Welcome to the Freely Rooted Mama podcast. Where I am their mother, I make the choice. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Freely Rooted Mama podcast. So excited to have you here today to talk about parenting. Because I feel like I have to share this story with you because it's just been on my mind and it's something that's happened this week. And this is the life of motherhood. Some days I'm thinking about, I'm all in on pregnancy, and then other times I'm analyzing what it is that my toddler's doing. So Isaac, our 17-month-old, lately I've noticed has been getting super frustrated when he can't get something to work right. And so, for example, like if he's driving his little car and he can't get it to turn a corner straight and he goes back and forth and it just keeps like hitting the wall or the edge of the couch, eventually like he'll get frustrated and he'll kind of like, he doesn't like throw anything, but he'll like kind of slam the car down and he looks at us like, come fix this. Or we have this container of blocks and it's got like a shape hole at the top. So you put the circles in the circles and the triangles in triangles. Sorry, this is the life of a motherhood podcast. His dog's in the background. And if he can't get like if he's trying to put the square into the circle hole after like a couple tries, he gets frustrated and then he'll like throw the block or he'll like throw his arms down. And so I was laying in bed the other night having pregnancy insomnia and thinking, why is it that he gets so frustrated so easily? Like, this is the part of conscious parenting. I know conscious parenting has a lot of definitions, some that you may resonate with, some that you may not. But for me, conscious parenting means, can I accurately look on my own behaviors and my own reflections of what I'm doing and see if that's contributing to maybe some of his behaviors or how he reacts. So as I'm laying there, I realize that one of the things that I do is I get frustrated really easily. And I'm thinking about an instance where our dishwasher right now, like the top drawer has a broken wheel. And so every time I go to push it in, it doesn't glide in. And so I'll try a couple times and it won't go and I get frustrated. I'll like push the top or I'll push it it won't close all the way. So I'll push it and I'll call for my husband and be like, you gotta fix this. Like, please just push it in. I need to start the dishwasher. So he comes in and he can like easily, nicely, like just glide it in after one try, right? It's always how it works. I'm just reflecting on like, interesting. My son is probably watching me in these instances of where I tried like 2 times and can't get the dishwasher closed and then I'm pissed. It's one of the things about me is that I am not the most patient person in the world. And so there are other instances, I'm sure, if I really thought really hard, where I get frustrated if it's not working in the way that I want it to work. Then I'll call for my husband to come fix it. And so it was just a really interesting reflection that I was having because I'm like, I am modeling that kind of behavior, which is why I find that conscious parenting in this way is so important. Instead of getting angry, and we never really got angry at Isaac for him being frustrated, I was just really trying to troubleshoot. I wonder why, like, he's started to get really frustrated when things aren't working. Sometimes in other ways of parenting, it's like, okay, well, let's just get mad at him for behaving in that way. Or if he wants to throw a block, like, let's get mad at him. But I think conscious parenting really comes back to like, well, where did he get that behavior in the first place? Are you the type of parent that throws something when you're frustrated? Are you the type of parent that yells when you're frustrated? I mean, we just have to remember that their brains are soaking everything in all day long. And they're watching everything. I mean, we know that they're watching, but they are watching everything and they're adapting and trying on behaviors and habits that you present for their own identity. And so this is more just like me sharing about our life and parenting, and motherhood. This is what this is all about. And so I am really working on right now. This is the amazing part about parenting. And also the frustrating part about parenting is that it's such a reflection for you as a human. It's like a little mirror that's being shown back to you. So it's really made me stop and think, okay, I need to be better at dealing with my frustrations. And I don't throw things and I don't maybe sometimes I yell, but I don't yell at the person. I yell at the object, like the dishwasher that's not closing. Like, why can't you just close? But I'm reflecting I need to do a better job of being more patient in those moments and handling that a little bit differently, so that he knows that he can handle those things differently. And I'm not a type of person that gives up very easily, but when it comes to things like the dishwasher not closing, I give up very easily and then I want my husband to come fix it. And so, but Isaac is at the age where he doesn't really understand what's the difference between closing a dishwasher and learning how to shoot like a free throw and not giving up over and over and over again, like learning how to shoot a free throw. Don't know why I just thought about that. But he doesn't know the differences right now, right? Like he's just trying on these behaviors. And so when he's getting frustrated, he can't differentiate whether it's something like insequential that he can be frustrated at, or if it's something like, yeah, I really need to persevere and keep trying. Think about some of the things that your kids do and really sit down and think about like, where are they picking that up from? And it may not be you. It could be your spouse, your significant other. It could be, maybe a caretaker that they spend a lot of time with. But it really does help in understanding that they're just mimicking and trying on things that you're doing, better than trying to get angry at them. And I'm not saying that, we aren't, and I'm not saying that you listening are. But I think that sometimes we go to anger because they're not doing things in the way that we want them to do it. But then we really need to have the self-reflection. We need to have the emotional intelligence maybe to sit down and really have some self-reflection on why are they behaving that way and why are they doing what they're doing. And so the lesson that I've learned this week is that I need to have some more patience with the dishwasher. Also, I've told my husband, like, we have to fix the dishwasher. I'm going to buy a new one because my patience is going to run out after a while. But I'm just having the reflection that I really need to be more self-conscious in how I react to frustrating situations, because he's watching me and he's trying on those behaviors. And I don't want him to get easily frustrated. And so I need to do a better job at modeling that. So just a fun parenting reflection of the week for you. If any of you can relate, let me know, leave me a comment, send me a message. This is what this platform is for, like just honest, transparent conversations about parenting and motherhood and all the things that it encompasses, which is a lot. And so this week it's self-reflection for mom on maybe she needs to be handling some of her behaviors a little bit better. With that, I hope you have an amazing, beautiful day, and props to all of you out there that are really self-reflecting on yourself, maybe some of the habits or the traumas or the behaviors that you have that could be contributing to how your child acts out. It is hard work. It is not easy. It is not easy to have the mirror reflected at you, but it is important work, and it will make a big difference in the end.